Hi friends, it's Miss Linda. We're going to finish up talking about the touching rule. Do you remember that one? What was it again? A big person should never touch your private body parts except to keep you healthy. And who keeps you healthy? Yeah, your doctor, your trusted big person at home, mom, dad, grandma maybe. Yeah. Those are your trusted big people. And they help keep you healthy. For any other reason, nope, no one should ever touch your private body parts. So we talked about what to do if somebody does. If somebody breaks that touching rule, a grown-up you know, somebody that is a stranger, anybody, big kid, anybody bigger than you, should never ever touch your private body parts. But what if they break that rule? What do? Yep, you know it. You say words that mean no, and you say them loud. What are words that mean no again? Oh, don't. Stop that. I don't like that. And you get out of there and go tell somebody you trust, right? Who would you tell? This is my friend. Her name is Joya. You see that? Joya was at her neighbor's house, and she was sitting on her neighbor's lap, and she touched Joya in her private body part. She tried to put her hand down her pants. Is that safe? No. Do you know what Joya did? Joya said, "Stop that, I don't like that," and jumped off her lap, her neighbor's lap, and ran home and told her grandma. And her grandma was listening, and her grandma believed her. And her grandma gave her a big hug and said, "Thank you for telling me. You are so brave. Thank you." That's what we do. That's what you should do. That's what I would do if somebody broke that touching rule. I know. We can practice a little bit. What would you do if you were at like McDonald's or a restaurant and you had to go to the bathroom, and a big person in the bathroom that you didn't know offered to help you zip up your pants? What would you do? You'd say, "No." And if they didn't stop, you would leave immediately and tell your grown-up that you're there with. You tell them, "No, don't stop." All those words that mean no. How about pretend you're outside playing tag. I know you guys like to play tag. Me too. But you're playing tag out on the playground, and a bigger kid, or at a park, yeah, and a bigger kid comes by, and they try to tag you in one of your private body part areas. Is that safe? Nope, not safe. What do you say? "Stop that! You're right." That's exactly what you say. "Stop it!" And you tell a trusted person that's out there with you. And if they're not out there with you, you can go home and tell them. As soon as you can, you tell somebody. What if the person you tell doesn't believe you? Yeah, sometimes that happens. You keep telling until somebody believes you, because it's never your fault. And the people you trust will believe you. Yep. What happens if, like, mom's too busy and she's on the phone and she's not quite listening, and she didn't really hear you. So if you forget when she gets off the phone, if you forget what you were going to say, when you come to school the next day, could you tell me? Yes. You could tell your teacher. You could tell a big brother or sister, your grandma, your grandpa, your mom or dad, the grown-ups that you trust. Keep telling. If one doesn't believe, somebody else tell somebody else, and keep telling. okay? If it happened a long time ago and you forgot or you were too scared to say anything, don't be scared. You can still tell that one. We don't hide things like that. What if the person that breaks the touching rule says, shh, it's our secret? Is that safe? No, they broke the touching rule. And the rule is always to say words that mean no, and if you can't, you always tell. You always tell somebody. If you can't right then, you do it when you can. Do you ever keep it a secret? No. That's not a secret that's safe. Secrets about the touching rule, they aren't okay. All right? You tell. And that's not breaking a secret, because we never keep a secret about that. I want everybody to enjoy themselves. It's going to be a couple weeks before we see each other again. I love you guys.